Hello everyone, and welcome back to Modular Mayhem. Awesome stuff. I don't know what happened just now. That was super weird. I fired up the stream and I thought everything was good, and for once I figured, like, you know what, let me schedule this thing so people know what's up and that I plan to be organized about all of this. And the minute I hit start stream, nothing happened. And so I refreshed the page, and all of a sudden it just kind of disconnected and made a new stream and kicked everyone out of the old one. And so, oh man. Yeah, that was enough action for one day, I think. So, sorry for that bumpy start, but I'm very happy that you're all still here. So, welcome. Let me see, is it actually Thanksgiving tonight? Or is that this weekend? Actually, I have no clue, because we don't do Thanksgiving over here. My mom always used to do Thanksgiving, but then all of us became vegetarian, so no more turkeys for us. Alright, so happy Thanksgiving. There we go. So let me see who is here. Everyone! Ha! That's awesome. Great! So, the title for today's stream, the title for today's stream was I should work on my brakes, and that has a lot to do with the patch that I kind of set up today, or that I've been working on. In that last week when I did the Midnight Jam, I already kind of started at this, where I said, like, hey, I want to be able to be snappier in my jams, you know? I want to be able to do more sudden movements and more sudden starts and stops and all that stuff, you know? Because it's one thing to have these ever-evolving melodies and patterns and stuff like that, but it's always kind of like building up and slowing down, kind of like the waves are crashing by. But the one thing that I can't do, or really haven't practiced enough, I think, is breaks, you know, just really starting, stopping on time and making very sudden switches and changes and stuff like that. It's something that I'm super jealous of when people are doing stuff in Ableton or Logic, that they can just not copy over a block and there you have a break. But here I only have two hands and too many things going on. So I kind of wanted to figure out a couple of ways how I can work around that. So I've been thinking about some patch ideas for this. So today's stream is going to be pretty much a lot about that. There's a couple of things that I still have to patch up before getting there, because I also still have to do my kick and such. But there's a couple of things that I figured out so far that are a little bit, that I think are fun. Like, for example, if I want to start a bass line, I kind of decided to use these three buttons I have here on the Qubit trigger. Or how do you actually say it? Yeah, I think it's trigger, right? With the little stripe in between. So yeah, I made three buttons, one for the bass line, one for the lead, and one for the support lead, I think. Or how am I going to call that thing? So let me just quickly make up some harmonic content for this part. There we go. Like, for example, if I hit this button, and then we gotta hear it. Yeah, I kind of made a start-stop button for that part, and I did this. That reverb is way up there right now. Here, let me see. So that one right now just has kind of like a mute built in. Same for the support line. I did the same for the baseline. So this would allow me a little bit more to kind of do like breaky start-stop things and everything while jamming. I haven't really played with it yet because I literally just kind of figured out a couple of ways of how to do this. So I'm gonna live test this and see how it actually feels in practice. But in theory, it should be possible to just make kind of like sudden starts and stops and everything. And already while I was working on this, I also found out, something that I feel is that I think I need more sequential switches in my system. It's always there's always this kind of mixture of joy and eagerness and giddiness mixed with feeling guilty and sad for the fact that I'm gonna do it again when I'm thinking about buying new modules. But in this case, I think I can justify it because if I do that, then my system is so much cooler. So yeah, I'm gonna be shopping for new stuff again. But in this case, it's gonna be some sequential switches, I think, because while I was playing around with this, there were a bunch of stuff that I was just thinking of doing alongside of this, and then I figured like, okay, I need more buttons, I need more switches, I need more all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I think the reorganization sensation is coming closer by the day, where I have to take everything apart again and make a new layout to fit in some new stuff. But I think it's gonna be worth it when I do it. Hang on, first we're gonna introduce a couple of extras. There we go. Let me just get some background. There we go. This one. Yep, that's nice. So, the case is 99% full though. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's the issue. So, yeah, there's, it's gonna suck. I don't know what to say. It's gonna be horrible. But, I think it's gonna be worth it. That's what I'm telling myself. Did all these modes work properly, or was there something going on with this? Let's find out. If I take this and put this here. And then I had this going on, I think. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm slowly starting to yearn for in a way, is to kind of learn some new techniques, because I think there's some things that I do well enough to be confident about it right now, but I think from here on out, a lot of my focus should be on min-maxing the speed of my results in a way. So, yeah, just quicker changes, faster breaks, faster stops, more sudden things. And that's something that that needs work from my end. Let me see, is all of this working as it should? Or is this exactly the situation I was talking about? Let me see. You should be doing something. Maybe that's the trick. There we go. All right. Okay, so that's good, but was this the same with the other molds that we were using just now? Yep, fair enough. Okay. Nice. Let me see, what are you guys saying? Have you experimented much with microtonality in your modular synth adventures? I've done a few experiments with it, and especially for bass lines, I found it to be fantastic. Oh, there's one jam, which I don't even think it happened during a stream, but I guess that one's to be shared later. But there was one jam where we were having a ton of fun with microtonal stuff, but I've never really gotten too deep into it. Probably in part because it completely messes with my sense of chords and stuff like that, which is probably kind of the point in a way. But yeah, that's one of those things that I never really studied, which is a shame because microtonal stuff, I love listening to it, and I've heard some amazing compositions with it, but I have not made any of those. And a big part of that is because I never really put in the time to fully understand how to work with it. But that might be a worthy challenge at some point, but I'm gonna start doing that off stream before I bring that here. Let me see, this goes here, just to be sure. And this goes here. That's nice. Found that microtonal skills feel like a completely different language. Exactly. That's one of those things. It's quite spectacular what you can do with microtonal scales, especially in a way. Microtonal sequencing should be very interesting, especially for synthesis, because all of a sudden you can do some very precision FM stuff. Well, that is if you have a properly calibrated, properly calibrated outputs on your sequencer, then I'm sure you can get some very precise results out of it. But I just never really experimented with it. But yeah, I've heard some trippy stuff. That's for sure. Let me see. Oh yeah, by the way, something different. Last Tuesday, I introduced the Vault to the people over in Discord, and I've been seeing people been using it for a little bit. For your information, the Vault is pretty much every recording from Season 1 and Season 2 available in multi-track stem format and playable in a web browser. And right now it's still exclusive for Discord members who have the VCA role, but eventually I'd like to probably open it up to the rest, but first I want to get a slight round of feedback on it. But those of you who have been working with it, I hope you've been enjoying it. I've seen a lot more activity on there since I launched it, so I'm sure it's being used right now. yeah, but I'm super happy that that thing is finally out there. And the coolest thing I think about that one is that it's completely developed with people from within the community itself, like Dexter and Akin and Snow and Bob and man, so many people who've been helping out with that one. It was it's just awesome. So yeah, for now it's a little bit of an exclusive, but over time it's going to be opened up a little bit more. You can get in on it. Just join the Discord and follow the steps. And I believe there's even still a VCA airdrop up right now, so you can just follow the steps and you'll get in. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited about where that's gonna lead at some point, because one of the next steps that I definitely see in there is having the rest of you all bring in your material as well. And then we can kind of get this, I don't know, our hidden private Spotify kind of thing going on. Here's this. And this one goes here. This goes there. Oh, nice. Gigo. That's awesome. Use that motivation well. Use it better than I do. Oh, man. I've been noticing kind of like these weird waves where sometimes I have this period where I just don't feel like making anything at all. And the longest I've had that was something like 3-4 months where I just really couldn't look at an instrument, and I was just completely I don't know, I just couldn't think of music anymore. But then every time when I kind of start despairing about it, like, oh, will it ever end, there's always something that grabs my attention, and then it's like it never happened. And it's fun waves. Let me see, this one goes here. But I'm sure something like that sounds familiar to others as well. I've spoken to a lot of musicians, also people who have been touring just non-stop and going like, oh man, sometimes I just don't know. But years later, everyone is still making music, so. This goes here. I'm just doing a quick getting the drums ready thingy situation. This one goes here. This one goes there. That's it. Yeah, it's good to take breaks indeed. That's yeah, every now and then that's what we need, you know? And I guess it's not something that's exclusive to music or the arts or anything in general, but it's always good to just kind of take a step back and think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. And if you don't know the answer, then maybe stop doing it for a little bit instead of forcing it, because that's something that I know for sure. Every time when I tried forcing myself to get over it, it didn't get any better, and the only thing that I got was resentment for the instrument that I was trying to play. And that's always a bad sign. So I don't know, instead I try to enjoy the fact that I get to decide whether or not I want to do something that day. And there's always a little bit of motivation at the end of the tunnel. This goes here. This goes there. Where did I put my kick? Oh yeah, right there. And that one. And this one. I saw a question here. What's the use for so many linear mixers, Doopfer, that you have in the midsection of your system? Are those mainly for CV? the mixers in the mid section. I am looking for the Dupfer mixers you're talking about, but pretty much I can say why I like mixers so much, and that's there's a lot of situations where I want to merge certain channels, but not everything, you know, so a part of it is also just the inefficiency of the modules that I chose, but there's definitely a lot of situations where I either need mixers or I need multiples for something. So this is one of those things where I just decided, like, hey, let me just get full-on redundancy in my setup for things like mixers and multiples. And I'm always very happy that I did, because the worst thing, one of the worst things that I can encounter is wanting to either mix or mold something and not have the means for it. So I always try to have some redundancy there. Let me see, and this one goes here. This is this. This is that. Where are you going? That's weird. You shouldn't be going there. This goes here, I think. That's better. Okay, now let me check if everything is working. That's working. That's a very hyperactive noise over there. Let me get something over here. And 2 last things, and then we're good to go. You go in here. And where is that cable? This one is slightly too long, but that's gonna be okay. This goes here. Nice. This goes here. This goes here. Where did I pull this one from? Oh God. Ah, there we go. No. This one I need. And this one I need. Right, and then once I'm done with all this, I would like to propose that today's stream is going to be pretty much the format of last time, where we're going to look for, we're going to try and not linger too long on one vibe, and just hop between everything. See if we can get some immediacy in the results. This, I'm gonna put all this over here, I think. No. Oh well. That'll do, I think. Okay, let me just get my... Let me just make sure that my drums are sounding all right. Okay. I can live with this. Like so, like so. Fair enough. Right. Okay. Let me see. I have all of this. Not all of that. All right, let me just hit record. I'm gonna do a quick tuning run, and then we're gonna start playing with this thing. And we'll also get to see if any of those switching ideas that I had are gonna make any sense at all. So, first of all, meanwhile, how fast are we gonna be playing? Is this gonna be one of those very speedy up-tempo thingies, or are we going a bit more mellow? Is it techno time? Mellow, 129 BPM, 80 BPM. I hear mellow. 144. 160, 110. Man. What's the average of all these numbers? So we're going mellow, but consensus. So 125-ish, 130, 147.5. I'm thinking 127. Let's start off with something mellow in the 127 range and see where that takes us. Also, are there any first timers here today? If so, thank you for sitting through all this. Basically me just randomly talking about stuff. We're about to make some music and I hope you like it. Let's see, this goes here. That is in fact a C. You are 2. That's good. And this is slightly off. That's good. All right. I have... hey, Scott. Welcome. First time. But apparently you've already heard some things. Thank you for being here. That's nice. First timers, second timers, fantastic. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome back. I'm gonna cut my mic and we're gonna start playing some stuff. Let's see what happens. All right, see y'all in a bit. Cheers. All right. I think we're getting close to something. Hang on, let me take off my sweater for a second. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I think there's something in here. I mean, I like that bass line. Is that an existing bass line, though? Fuck, I don't want to know. Shit, alright, you know what? I'm just gonna stay ignorant and consider this my bass line. And if not, it's gonna be a remix. So, we're gonna play around with this. And, yeah, because this is a nice vibe, you know? I like this. Oh. Doesn't need those delays. This is nice. Just a little bit of this. That's good. Now, I think I should watch out with everything being slow lines. That one's actually pretty alright, but I want it shorter. Something like this, I think. But the main part that I want to zoom in on is, let me see. I think it should be the deckards that I'm gonna switching up. Yeah, that's kind of the issue with simple bass lines, is all the good ones are taken. You know? It's like whoever invented Father John must be, yeah, smiling so hard at making the proto song. Let me see, because we're gonna do something a little bit more bit more motion on the ARP melody, I think. Like so. There we go. How's this? That's too dominant. I want it not to be defined too much. Maybe we can do something with long notes and fake them into a chord in a way. That might work. So we're gonna do this. And then we're going to open up a delay quite a bit on this one. And I'm going to make it a two-part. Right. Something like this. Yep. Yeah, I think that works. I'm gonna play a little bit again with this. And see if I can bring a little bit more energy to this one. Let's see where that ends up. Want to start a fresh recording. All right, let's see what happens. Cheers. I need your input on something. Because I am... doubt. So much doubt about some things. Here. Listen to this groove. Oh, hang on. Too much clap. So we got this. And the alternative would be to just go this way. And build from here. See what I mean? I'll do it in context of a little bit of hi-hats. Let's play a bit more bass. So there we got this one. Or we got this one. Right. Your votes, please. I see, this is fantastic. There's a split here. Oh, wow. No. Oh, wait. Oh, total polarization. We have it. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Because I see a lot of people going for the second version, which is the 4 to the floor. And then there is also a lot of people going for more kind of like the groovy version, which is the first one. But it looks to me like it's a little bit of a tie. So how are we gonna do this? Yeah, 4 to the floor and the other for build up. That's also an option to kind of switch between these two. Do I still have switch buttons here? I don't have switch buttons here. Open a pool. Yeah, let me see. Mix together. That could work. Do I have something to trigger this with? Because I could use both. Here, let me just really quickly see if that actually makes sense if I do this. I figured out a way to kind of cheat my way into having more switches. So we're just going to use the ER301. This is kind of becoming a very overqualified maths module, pretty much for me. Because I'm always really underutilizing this thing, but it's always doing exactly what it needs to do for me. So, let me see. I'm gonna bring this one in here, and then maybe I can figure out a way to. Oh, we had channel 3 going here. Now, if I find a switch button somewhere, then we can. Get some cool stuff going here, maybe. So channel A is gonna be that one. Channel B is gonna be this one. And now I just need a button. What shall I use as a button? Is there anything I can bash my hand on and it's gonna give me a trigger pulse? A switch, if you will. I could just hit a trigger with it, That could work. Is there something here? Yeah, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. There we go. I have it all figured out, I think. If I just use... Push the button! Yes! The DC generator. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's kind of the thing. Like, if I only have 3 of those mash buttons over here. If I had more of them, then it would be a lot easier. But right now we're going to go with a workaround where this channel right now is running clock and nothing else. Okay, that's interesting. We're going to use that one and we're going to mult it with... Where are all my clock multipliers? That's a massive reset button. This is a mult for that one. And, oh, here we go. There's my mults. Yeah. Let me see, where's this one going? This one is going right there. Software people have it easy, man. So jealous. This goes here. Wait, did I say that out loud? Here we go. And that was a clock, so we're going here. Perfect. All right, let's see, because now I have done this, we should be able to feed an extra trigger into this little boy over here. And let me see, is that gonna work? G3. Fantastic. Okay, let me see if this does anything like what I want it to do. Gonna need to have to feed it a reset real quick. This goes here. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay. Fun. Okay, so now I have something like a switch. That's nice. That's good. My drums are sounding weak though. I don't like the weakness of this. Weak drums. What am I gonna do with this? Hang on, I'm gonna compress a couple of things to bits and see what happens on the other end of it. All this. Goes here. That's better. Something like this. Something like this, and you're actually good. level everything a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Just about. I think I can work with this. That works. All right. And now we can flip it over. Okay. So we got that part. Now let me see about the hi-hat part that we got playing right now. There is one thing that I want to do here as well, which is give that bass a little bit of the treatment to make it a little bit less ugly. And we do that by adding in a little bit of the trusty old sidechain. So this goes here before going here. And where did I? Oh yeah, there you go. Now kick. Signal comes from here. Is my kick complete? No, I still have a slot. That's good. Let's see what this does. That works, I think. Let's listen to it in context. Flip it around. That is interesting. What do we need? Maybe we need something faster. We need that melody that's going on over there. Yeah, I'm gonna try something. I'll keep trying things until I find what I like, because there's still something here that is not yet there. And I think it has to do with the fact that it's a little bit too chilled for my liking. Let's see what happens here. Nothing, because I flipped my pitch and my gate. Let's turn this around. Okay. Now, hang on, because we need that clock to be faster. And we take that from here. Okay, that's good. Because I still had a clock for my delay lines. So if I take that one, all the rest should be playing then. And then I can use that clock to multiply it and feed this sequencer with it. Almost. I need to shift the pitch of that one in time, so we're gonna add this CV. I deliver 16 of them. And this one goes here. And if I add that CV signal with the other one, is there a way for me to do this in a controlled environment? That would be nice. I think so. So what we're gonna try and do is just kind of stack one CV source on top of the other before feeding it to the oscillator, combining the voltages and effectively transposing our voice along with it, if it works. If not, then it's probably the mixer that's not entirely Unity. Let's have a listen. There we go. need one more switch. That's what I think here. So we're gonna build a switch, and... But what am I switching? I am switching the gate. That's exactly what's happening here. So this gate signal is going in here. Man, sequential switching is fun, but a lot of thinking I have to do with this. So there we go. And I only need one input on this one because the other one is just going to be silent. And that's effectively how we're going to build a mute on this thing. Where is my cable? Can use this one. Channel 4 is going to be the thing to mute my deckards. You're going in here, and this channel is going to get the AB switcher, which is loaded from number 2. And you receive your thing from number B1. Am I correct? Let's see. Almost. But there's something weird with this. What was going on here? I think the input signal was a little bit too loud, I guess. Let me try something else. That's better. Okay, I think I got that switch working. Fair enough. Okay, nice. I think I have a couple of things sorted out here right now. Namely, that one's triggering along, and by lack of okay, that's something I gotta keep in mind, that I have to switch it off again after using it, otherwise it's gonna be annoying. I got my 3 parts here, which is this one, I got that one, and I got the bass line, which is very, very, very much working hard. There's something with this. Oh. Yeah, of course. Let me make this a little shorter because we don't need that much sub on this kick. That's more than enough. There's plenty of click on that thing. Okay, that works. Let's see what we can play with over here. If we can make it anything nice and jumpy. All right. See you guys in a bit. Cheers. All right, all right. Interesting, interesting. Ah. Got your second warning, move out or turn down. Sweet. Colt approves. That's good. Perfect. Yeah, in the end I opted for doing the 4 to the floor vibe. But there's something about that kick right now. It's almost as if the parts are not fully aligned or something. Like if you're listening to the kick and the bass, and it's not just the sidechain I'm talking about here. It's almost as if they're slightly off drift. Yeah, there's something just slightly weird, but it shouldn't be possible though, because everything is locked on the same grid. So that is there something did I overlook something here? No, there's no empty notes or anything. Or doom 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 doom. Nope, that shouldn't be it. Because we'll listen. I think it has to do just simply with the fact that both of them are in the same region. Let's listen without the highs for a second. And this is with a lot of no, it's just wonky. What the hell? That's funny. I got a wonky kick. It's as if it's slightly trigger delayed or something. No, well. Weird. I need like 2 minutes. 3 minutes, tops. And then we're going to finish up this track in half an hour. Alright? So, I'll be back in 2-3 minutes. And then we're going to do 2 more recordings of this thing, and then it should be done. Alright, see you in a little second. Bye-bye. I'm gonna try something. I'm back. Hello. Let me see. If I take the bass and route it to a different compressor output. Let's see what happens now. That sounds better. Let's see. I think it did something. Part of it is also just the bass line itself. Slightly moving around. I think it's in the bass itself. Slightly sloppy triggers. But you know what? Fuck it. We can deal with it. Did Sam show off the jetpacks? Is that what happened? Let me see. Let me see. Yep, I think this should work. Yep. I think we're just gonna live with a wonky bass. Other than that, still kind of getting used to all these switches. But I think I can live with that. If I reset this. Yep. That's good. That's good. That's good. Reset everything. Okay, we're gonna try one more recording pass of the entire thing, and then we're gonna play around with it. Yes, indeed, the bass is sidechained. So, Slightly Sloppy Triggers was my nickname in high school. Could have been worse. There we go. Yeah, let's play this out and see what happens. Alright, guys. Cheers. Did that qualify? I think it did. Ah. Yeah, I think that worked. There's a couple of points here and there where I was a little bit on the sloppy side, but I have an idea in which direction I need to develop, that's for sure. And all these parts were recorded, so that's good. How long was this last take? That's also interesting to look at. This was 6 minutes. No, I'm lying. That was 8 minutes. But still, hey, that's about a fifth of the length of my average of my average tracks. So that's good, I think. But yeah, I think this one is I can work with this. So that's good. 7 minutes. Even better. Awesome. Thank you, Shay, for counting. Awesome. Yep. That was an 8 minute track, or 7 minutes, or I never have that. So that's good. Let me see. I think I have about I got about 15 minutes before I really have to wrap everything up. What do you guys say? I'm gonna try and do everything in a. I'm gonna reset the sequencer. And we're gonna see if we can get a very short last jam out, keep it under 15 minutes, and then I have to stop everything and get back to it. No, I don't want to play this one again. Do I? No, I don't. Nah. This one is just fine. So, what we're gonna do is 15 minutes. That's it. Very short jam. It's gonna be short and simple. I'm gonna up the BPM a little bit. We're gonna go 140 BPM for this, I think. And I'm gonna see if I can get a few more of these breaks out. I think that's a good idea. All right. So, yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Enjoy, guys. Let's get this going. See you in a bit. All right. That was... how long is this? 10 minutes. Haha. Magic. Yep, I think that was 10 minutes. Awesome. Okay. Getting there. 12 minutes. Ah, I cheated. Okay. Yep, I think this is good for today. I should keep up going with these shorter jams actually. So we can expect the next couple of streams, at least if this is, if you all agree with this kind of flow. I would like to focus on more and more on kind of getting tracks out there. Yeah. So next week we're gonna do it again, and I'm gonna set my timer again, and I'll announce it and make sure that this time the YouTube link doesn't crap out. My God, there's so many of you breakdancing together. That is awesome. That's super cool. Nice one. Oh, is that one of the bombs that went off? That's good. Sweet. Anyway, thank you all so much. Are you going to do the YouTube schedule thing again? It was good to know the start time. Yes, that is exactly what I want to do. So I will look at my calendar. It's probably going to be around the same time as today, and we're going to dive in again. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here today. This was fun, and hopefully see you all at the words and stuff. See you all at the next one. Yes, victory. Also, join the army. Come to the Discord. We have a great time there. So, see you all at the Modular Mayhem Discord. Hop on over there. And do not forget to play around with the vaults, because your input and feedback by listening through these tracks and liking the ones that you like, it gives me a great feedback on what to focus on next. So definitely keep using the vault, and yeah, sweetness. See you at the next one. Bye bye.